Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from Funky Buddha Brewing out of, I think, Boca Raton, is that right? Shit. Sorry, I can't remember where they're out of, but I know it's Florida and it's across the other side of Florida, basically from Tampa, so. If that's Boca Raton, great. If it's not, I apologize. But I will say that I think this is the first time I've had a Funky Buddha beer since they got bought out. And a lot of people have been shitting on them lately for that happening. At least it didn't happen. They didn't sell it to AB InBev, and I'm one of the few that actually like. I don't think all their stuff's great, but some of them I think are good for what they are. So I'm excited to give this a proper review. Anyways, I don't think I said what this actually is. This is Last Snow. This is their standard coconut and coffee porter. It's really crazy how times have changed, because even this beer, without being the Imperial barrel aged one, was like really hard to get at one point in time, probably less than 5 years ago, and now they're distributing it all over the place in 12-ounce bottles, and it just sits on the shelf. It's crazy how that stuff changes. Yeah, so I think it's the first time I've had it out of a 12-ounce bottle. It's always been in a growler or a bomber, so we'll see. So it's 6.4 ABV as well. And in general, they get a lot of hate for their stuff being really artificial, but I don't really think that's the case. I'm sure it is artificial, but I don't think it's that bad. I think there's a lot of breweries that are much worse culprits than they are at that. So, anyways, so as you can see, it pours a pretty dark brown to almost black with a hefty one finger beige to tan head that's sticking around. So I will say the aroma, I'm not getting much coffee in it. It's definitely more coconut than anything. But I don't really think it tastes super fake. It's not like Coppertone-ish. I'm trying to think of the Ballast Point. The Coconut Victory C was. I felt like I was drinking suntan lotion. It was really gross. But I mean, this one doesn't smell quite as artificial, or I shouldn't say quite. It doesn't smell nearly as artificial as that one does. So, but again, sometimes the smell is deceiving and the taste can be different. So we'll see. So, I mean, coconut is definitely the predominant flavor in this. There's a little bit of a roasty character, and there's something I'm picking up as almost like acrid, but it's not like a chemical artificial taste. It's just some weird bitterness. It could be from the coffee. I'm really not sure, but I'm not really tasting any coffee. Coconut is definitely the big flavor. It doesn't really. I mean, you don't really get much of the porter. I apologize. My phone is sliding. You don't really get too much of the porter, but at the same time, I don't really think the coconut is super fake. It's just a giant coconut beer. But not too long ago, I did do a review of the Oscar Blues Death by Coconut, and I actually think that one, to me, was more artificial than this is. So that's just my own opinion. I mean, so the coconut is huge in this, but I don't necessarily think it's super fake. So to me, it really depends on if you love coconut or not. I like coconut, but I'm not like, I don't go crazy for coconut beers. So I mean, I think this is what it is. It delivers on the name. sans the coffee. But if you want a big coconut beer, you're definitely going to get it. And that was the other the other complaint I got, that like the beers had, because all the artificial stuff they said that was being done, the beers didn't have any body either, which I definitely disagree with that. I mean, this isn't a huge thick beer, but it's also only 6%, so it's not supposed to be. But I don't think it's watery. I don't know. I don't know what this costs, but I'm guessing since it's in 12s, it's $3-4 a bottle. So yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think I would want more than a bottle of this, but again, I don't like love coconut either, so I would still say it's worth a buy. If you like coconut and you haven't had this, you don't have your own opinion, or if you don't even mind coconut, but you thinking about drinking a coconut beer, it's not bad at all, and it's not crazy expensive, so I think it's still worth a buy in my opinion. Would I go and buy 3 cases of this and sit on it? Absolutely not, but for what it is, I still think it's a decent beer. It's one of those things like I don't like flavors to be so fake and overloaded that you don't even know you're drinking beer. But at the same time, like, if you're gonna have the flavor in it, then you want to taste it. So, but my biggest complaint with this is the coffee is almost non-existent. So, I feel like if this had more coffee taste, it would mellow out the coconut, and people wouldn't perceive the coconut as being so artificial. That's my own opinion. Anyways, yeah, this is a buy for me. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, because this video time is about to run out, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.